Hey, we are live, coming to you live from Melbourne. Hey, BC Rook. All right. Whoop. Some space invader. I don't know. Something weird happened. The Periscope, it just kept crashing. I tried 3 times, and I don't know. Yeah. But I blame the cloud. It wasn't me. Anyway. Happy Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday where I am anyway. Hey guys. Anyone got any SEO woes or questions? We still haven't seen Penguin, by the way. Just checking the rankings this morning. There's nothing really there yet that is screaming Penguin. Yep. It's not my house, man. It's not my. I don't live in an office. Yes, I am at work. Well, I kind of live here, actually, if truth be known. I'm just going to go and check this morning's rankings because there's no chatter overnight or anything, but there has been a bit of movement over the last, I don't know, 10 days. A bit of bouncing around. And a lot of people are saying that is because of the Panda update, or the Panda getting built into the core algorithm, which was last Sunday. So what we're looking for now is signs of Penguin. Let us know. I don't know what language that is. So if you've got any SEO questions, or if you want me to have a look at your website, just drop your URL into the chat or tweet me your web address at Jimboot, and I will go and have a look at it for you. I'm French, baby. Bonjour. We get a lot of French people on. Oh, sorry. Bonsoir. Hey, Pete Scoper. Yeah, so I don't know why we get a lot of French people on this time of day. It's weird. I'll have a site in about 5 minutes. You're fast. Okay, cool. I'll stick around. In the meantime, I'm going to go and have a look and see if there's been any major ranking changes. I speak French very good. Maybe. I don't, by the way. But thank you. So what I do every morning. G'day, mate. Well, thank you, Scope. You know, I shave special. Shave special this morning just for you guys. So I'm looking at this morning's rankings, and what I'm looking for is any big movements overnight of any clients. Is Brisbane a better place to live than Melbourne? For God's sake, no, man. No. Melbourne is the better place to live. Melbourne is a bit touristy. No, my God. Brisbane's nickname is Bris Vegas. Bris Vegas, my friend. So, yeah, Brisbane's like very touristy. Melbourne is the cultural centre of Australia. So, I'll drink a beer to avoid the 10 degrees. Actually, I see. Of course it is. Where's the best place to live for a working visa? Oh, I would say Melbourne. North Korea is better for life. Yeah, okay. Possibly. I can't comment on that. I've never been to North Korea. So I'm looking at the rankings this morning. There's nothing much here that's really moved a lot overnight. Yeah, of course he's going to say it's Brisbane. Brisbane is hotter temperatures, so it's warmer weather generally. But if you like to have an open fire some times of the year and an air conditioner other times of the year, the only place you can really do that is Melbourne and Tasmania, where you get to have cold nights, well, maybe parts of South Australia. But you get cold nights and warm days, and you get a winter and you get a summer. Do you think, like me, Michael Jackson is not dead? I have no opinion. Actually, Jim, what's the best way to send you a site privately for a paid analysis? Probably just DM me on Twitter or email me, jim@stuartmedia.com.au. stuartmedia.com.au. We can have a look at that for you. Yeah, so nothing major has moved overnight. We do SEO. Brent, do you like football? I like Australian rules football. Why is this guy paying you? Because I'm smart, man. I've got some skills. Got some mad skills, Brent. Yeah, there's nothing much has happened overnight. I can probably just... I'll tweet you a link, mate, and you can just go through to that and have a look. Well, thank you. I'm going to tweet Jason M. Lawrence. What's the Aussie minimum wage? You know what? I've got no idea. I've got no idea what the Australian minimum wage is. I know I pay a lot of people. Yeah, I know, but I pay a lot of people, but I pay them above the minimum wage. I don't know what the minimum wage is. Wouldn't have a clue. What's your name, mister? Well, it's on the handle. Jim Boot. 18.75 an hour. There you go. So that's Australian. Can I come? Well, sure. If you've got some mad skills in SEO or web development, Jason M. Lawrence. So no one's got a site that they need looked at, which is cool. No, I'm a plumber. Sorry, mate. Can't help you. Do you know Italy? I know of Italy. We have a lot of Italians living in Australia. I'm retaking my computer exams here in the UK. Cool. I never did any. No, I've got no qualifications whatsoever. Now let's have a look. AussieHosts.com.au. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll have a look at that. I'll just get... just get this link for... Yeah, okay. No worries, Jason. Site audit. So what I'm going to do here is we'll go over to Aussie Hosts. So the first thing that you do when you're doing a site audit is we're not so much website developers as we are search engine marketers. And his name is John Senna. Okay. Awesome. So Jason, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'll shoot you that message, Jason, but the first thing I'm going to do is go site. You can play along at home if you want. Thank you for the hearts. Whoever's doing that, because I need the hearts. God knows, 50-year-old men on the internet need hearts. So I'm going site, AussieHost.com. AussieHost.com. Was it .com? .com.au. I'm going to go for .com.au. Well, .com.au is there. We've got 84. Have you a Facebook? Yeah, Melbourne SEO is our Facebook page, / Melbourne SEO. Now, let's have a look here. Australian. Okay, so you've got 84 pages as far as Google's concerned. This is for AussieHost.com.au. And so then I'm going to go and put this into my crawler. And I'm using Screaming Frog as the crawler. Host from Sweden, that is Gertsson. And got a few, yeah, getting some of these 302s. You want to, this is for Aussie Hosts, you want to block Google from going into the My Account section. I would probably just put a robots.txt/my account. Don't go into their Google, because it's finding a lot of temporary redirects. You don't want that. No reason for it. And it's also generating duplicate pages under the submit ticket. So you've got multiple submit tickets that Google's probably accessing. Hi from the Ukraine. Welcome. We're actually just talking about websites and trying to get them ranked higher in Google. So Google has crawled 84 pages. I can crawl 77. So there's probably some extra ones in there we don't want Google crawling, and they are actually those My Account ones that I was just talking about from what I can see here. Some of the extra pages we don't want. And you've got your parameters being indexed. So for instance, we've got, say, / domain name registration / mode equals list, and then we'll have same for Australian cPanel web hosting, mode equals list or mode equals grid. We don't want those parameters indexed. We only want the original page indexed, and those parameters you can just set them up in Google Search Console to say Google don't crawl these parameters, because they just show a different view. And the submit tickets are actually being crawled, and it looks like, oh, hello, subdomain. Oh, a few subdomains. Hello. What have we got here then? Oh, it's your status. I don't know if you want your status, your subdomain of your status getting indexed by... Yeah, so I would just robot.txt your status Aussie host, so that whole subdomain, so Google doesn't go in and crawl that, because you don't need that crawled, and it basically adds a level of complexity in your ranking. Looks like you've also got, okay, so you've got just your shopping cart at HTTPS. That's fine. Now, if I go to the home page, last hosting company that we worked on was probably 5-6 years ago. That was Macquarie, and we did Bulletproof. That Bulletproof hosting, we did that about 10 years ago. So the last one I worked on was probably Macquarie Telecom, and that was the main phrase there was managed server hosting. You're in obviously an extremely competitive space. Search for your domain name is, well, we've got on the home page I'm looking right now, we're not using our heading tags properly. Our heading tags, so for instance, we've got search for your domain name as the first H1 on the page. And then we've got another H1, which really, it's not best practice to have two H1s on the same page. So then the second H1 is what? Australian Web Hosting Solutions. What your H1s should do for each page is that they should match your page title and they should match your URL. Obviously harder to do on your home page. See, for instance, your homepage title is Cloud Web Hosting Pipe, Best Web Hosting Pipe, WordPress Hosting Pipe, and then Cloud cPanel Hosting. That's too many phrases in that homepage title, and none of them are matching a H1 on the page. So you're not going to get ranked very highly for any of those, I wouldn't have thought. Although you might correct me and say, hey, I'm number 3, dickhead. But I can't see how you would be, and because we don't have that match. So you want to get your, I'll just say it again, your page title matching your URL, matching your H1. And then also on your home page there, you go from 2 H1s, then we go to 3 H, we've got 3 H3s in those panels, the selection panel. And then we go to a H2. So your heading tags are pretty much going to be ignored by Google because they're not being used as a document structure tool. They're just being used for formatting. So that's a loss. I would go, let's see. It's unclear here what's really important for you to rank for. Initially, I would have said cloud web hosting because that's the first phrase that you have in your page title. Let's have a look. See if we go best web hosting. And if I just search, see, you've got, yeah. So, yeah, restrict Google from those areas of the site that it shouldn't be going into. And then you've really got to do something about your heading tag structure. And you've got to get, if you want to dominate this now, this space, you're really going to need a content strategy around it. Start talking about speed, start talking about all these things, why it's so important to have robust hosting. But I think the days of getting a site like this ranked without content is going to be very, very difficult. But certainly a good start would be to get your page titles and your heading tags and your URLs matching. So for instance, if I go and have a look at the Google index and I can see that we've got benefits of hosting in Australia. Let's just open up that URL. That's actually looking really good for formatting. Almost really good for formatting. So if I just take this one in isolation, so this is benefits of hosting in Australia. We've got a nice big H1 at the top of the page saying benefits of hosting in Australia. Then we've got another H1 which says benefits of hosting in Australia. One H1 only. Yeah, that's probably been done obviously by whatever theme you're using. And I'm just looking for... See, great page title. That's it. You've got it there. Great page title. Great URL. You could fix up those. Get rid of that second H1. We got H2s following our H1s, which is great. I would put and then your record all down the bottom with putting a H3, which has got the same font. Oh no, it's a bit smaller. That's all right. I would also whack a image on that page, and maybe a photo of a data center or something, and use your keywords in that. It might be the file name might be Web Hosting Australia. So if we go and have a look for benefits of hosting in Australia. See, for benefits of hosting in Australia, benefits of hosting in Australia, you are ranked number 6 for that post, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm using that as an example to show you the structure you should have for something that you want to rank for. And you could go higher. I reckon you'd probably go another... I'm not saying this is an important phrase, but just as an exercise, you could probably go, if you put an image up there with your keywords and the file name and a caption and an alt tag, you'd probably go up another 2 or 3 spots, I reckon. So hopefully that's helpful, and I will go and tweet Jason M. Lawrence, and if anybody else wants a site audit, just let us know. And hey, we'll be here tomorrow, probably around 7:30 again, something like that. No worries, mate. Where are you based? Are you in Melbourne or Sydney, or where are you? Don't say Brisbane. He said Brisbane. That's funny. Because the guy earlier, Brent, was talking about moving to Brisbane. All right, guys. Thanks very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.